Have a good day at school.
Okay.
Don't forget your Marky Mark and the funky lunch. What? Later, dude.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
So my workday is ending, but the hockey game is just beginning. Go Pens. It's been a bunch of days since I've had a Pens game. We're getting close to the end of the season, and we're not really looking so well, so we need all the luck we can get tonight. How you liking your new haircut?
I'm happy with it. It's way less mullety than when that crazy Chinese lady cut it. Rihanna's the best.
How long till you recover from that bad haircut you got 6 months ago? Is it 6 months ago?
No, I think it was like December, wasn't it?
So you still have a ways to go before your hair recovers?
It's not too bad now because most of the short stuff... The issue was I had to lose like this much length I didn't want to lose last time because the lady cut the bottom to here and then the top like to here. So then I had to have Brianna cut it all to here. I would like it longer than this. This is still shorter than I want it to be, but I had to get some length cut to get it more to one length. Because I want it one length and just a little bit rounded at the edges is what I was going for. But that lady apparently heard, please give me a mullet when I said that.
Mullets are back.
Which, by the way, Brianna did say she's cut like 5 mullets on grown adult men lately. So.
Willingly?
Yeah, that's what I said. Were they children? Like, they didn't have a say in it, and their mom just was like, give him a mullet.
Do they ask for the achy breaky special?
Right. Business in the front, party in the rear.
I don't know what party you're going to go do with that.
No.
What are you guys reading this month for book report?
Frankenstein.
Who's that dude on the front?
Frankenstein.
So this book should be pretty easy reading, considering I read it in college and highlighted and made notes about the everythings.
Dang, you ain't kidding.
Everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Like 4 different highlighter colors. I'm sorry, 5 different highlighter colors.
Wow.
1,
That is
2,
crazy.
3,
Why?
4,
What do these things mean? Do you even know what the colors mean?
Well, at this point in my life, I do not.
Do you have a key? Did you make a key for it?
In some places, I did see that there was...
Oh my gosh, that one page was completely colored. It would look like something that like Lisa Frank would make.
It is kind of Lisa
Who's Lisa
Frank-ish.
Frank?
She made really colorful artwork that girls in the 90s had to have on all their folders and pencils and school things.
So you're familiar with this story then?
Yes, I've read it, I think, in high school and college.
I can tell. Dang, do you remember when you actually put those in there?
Whoa.
Not even a little bit.
What's up
Like
with
when I
this
pulled it
page?
off the shelf, I had no idea that it had this much
What's wrong with
note.
this?
I've never read the story, but I know that the music number is pretty good in it.
What is the music number?
It's
Bum, bum, bum.
the music.
It's a Lord!
The music number.
Let's see what you got.
You know the. Are you serious?
Yeah,
No?
I'm
You know, you do the mash. You do the monster mash. The monster mash.
I think you're
Something
confusing
smash.
Frankenstein with, was that Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No.
What is that?
The monster mash from like the Frankenstein's monster to the monster mash.
It has nothing to do with the book.
Are you serious?
Serious.
Because- well, then where is that from? That's not in there. Like they didn't do the monster mash.
No.
It's not like that.
I'm
Is it more
Googling it.
serious? It's not. It's.
It's a serious, it's like a horror story. Well, I mean, from like, what did we see, 1800s?
All right, look up Monster Mash. It's from like I can see him doing it with his bride. It's like him. It's like Frankenstein's monster, his bride, the mummy's there. I think Dracula might be there too, and they're all doing the Monster Mash. Yeah, they're all doing the
That
Monster
thing's
Mash.
ugly.
Has nothing to do with the book Frankenstein. Sorry.
Did
All right then. I thought that's what I thought it was.
Corrected.
Well, no, in my opinion, it's like kind of comedy-ish. Like the dude makes the monster, and then he makes a bride, and then the mummy's there, and then they do the Monster Mash, and then.
Bride of Frankenstein is not.
in this?
No, that's. I think that's like cartoon stuff, isn't it?
I have a question.
What?
Did Frankenstein not Junior say it's alive?
Yeah, is that true? Did he pull down the thing and the electricity come and all that stuff? Like, is that a lie too?
So did Frankenstein not Junior?
All right, for all you guys at home, just so you know, FYI, Frankenstein the book does not have a musical number in it, which is, I just assume. I don't. You know what? To think about it, you're right. How could it? You're right, because that book's like 100 years old. And, like there was no music back
The
then.
book's almost 200 years old.
But all this time, I just automatically assumed that Monster Mash came from the Frankenstein book.
Can I request that you sit down with us while we read this book and be a part of this so you can have some literary education?
Did you highlight the part where Frankenstein's monster goes?
I'll let you
You
know.
mean Frankenstein?
And yes, apparently there is a key here that the stuff highlighted in blue are the picture of concern and care that family shows to Frankenstein. Pink is what having children should involve. And 3 is situation of those who have been put in a position of responsibility.
This does not sound like anything fun compared to what I've seen in my lifetime of what I think that this is. I don't even know what you just said there in all those highlights.
To be fair, I studied this in college, so I'm sure the professor was like, here are the things that you have to note while you're reading the book, and then I had to make note of the things and write papers on it.
Is this a true story?
No.
Well, if it was, if Frankenstein came knocking on your door, what would you do?
I would probably be pretty freaked out. What would you do?
I'd probably shoot with her.
Well, up until now, I would have done the monster mash, and he would have been like, impressive, you know my work, but apparently, that's just not right. What other things am I misinformed about? Is astronaut ice cream really not made by astronauts? Is the moon not cheese? Like, what else am I missing here?
Is the moon?
Crystal's butterscotch taste test. Take one.
Do the chocolate.
What do you think?
I give it a 10 out of 10.
What's up, MJ? It's dinner time. I'll never understand Mooch and his love for carrots.
Apparently it's the thing. I saw it on the internet that that's the thing that some cats are really into. Some cats don't care, just like catnip. Do your guys' cats like carrots?
I mean, he does roll around in it like catnip.
Yeah, he like rolls his face
goes
on it
crazy.
and he chomps up carrots. He loves them.
Get your carrot on, Mooch. So how strong is your sock game today?
Oh, isn't he sock strong?
Dang.
It is cold.
And of course, stars.
Of course.
With stars.
These are one of my favorite pairs of knee socks. I love them because they're red and they have stars and they're knee socks and they're great.
I like them too. Now it's time for Question of the Day. No, I'm just kidding. That's Jason's thing. But now it's time for me to answer your guys' questions, or most likely comments. The neighbors say, great video. Love how you explained Superman, Batman, and Clark Kent to Blake. Clark Kent. What if there was such a thing as Clark Kent? What would he do? He'd probably go around and stop the crime when you break the thing that you gave up for Lent. You're like, no more soda for Lent, and you're about to take a sip of soda, and Clark Kent comes down, whoosh, and grabs your diet tab out of your hand, and is like, no, Clark Kent here to save the day. That would be kind of cool. Rona and Dimitri said, which you guys should go follow them. They're a really great vlogging couple. Oh man, I was cringing throughout the egg throw, but especially when that look of horror showed on your face. You're brave. Yeah, that look of horror on my face was true because that egg went flying everywhere. My theory was that the pan was so hot that when I threw the egg into it, it would hit the brakes and cook. And then I would be like, yeah. None of the tricks throughout any of my vlogs that I've done have ever worked. Ever. Allison Vlogs says, your cats are so cute. Our cat Neo weighs 21 pounds. I thought Jason's 18-pound cat was the top, but 21 pounds? Wow. Tails must be, I think Tails is like 16 pounds, and when he comes and lays on me, you can really feel it. Tracy Monster says, holy crud, 6 hours, wowza, LOL. Crystal is an amazing baking machine. Well done, Crystal. She is amazing baking machine and won't stop this Saturday night at 5 p.m. Pacific when we have our 100 episode live stream. She'll be baking away, and one of you guys could win a baking package from her. Not that cat. That cat ruins all my shots by its meowing. Joel Gibson says, not Gibson, Gibson. Gibson's way cooler than a Gibson. No, I agree. Not all Mondays are bad. Donuts. I love donuts, especially homemade ones. Crystal homemade donuts are really, really good. They have a tiny bit of a different taste than if you were to go to a donut shop because they're baked and not deep fried, but they're still really, really good. Stop jabbing on. Oh, I always have a hard time with all those consonants and vowels mashed together there. Maybe your book is a one-off and worth millions pertaining to Crystal's book where it said like, I know this is wrong, it said like typhoid and tydoid or something in the book, and then the cover said something different. So maybe she does, but probably not. I think someone just made a printing error. Stephanie DTV says, V-necks are the best, pertaining to the episode where I didn't like my biddy shirt because it had a V-neck so it'll stay in its closet. I don't like V-necks. I thought we were friends, Steph. V-necks? Is that what's really gonna drive us apart? Nerdy Ninetail says, wait, I know you personally and I never get a baking package. Which Crystal replies back, give me your address and tell me what you like. I'll make it happen. That's our friend Mike. Mike from Nerdy Ninetails from Random Friend Squad. But Mike never replied back. Guess he really doesn't want those snacks. Little Jenny Wren says, livestream was awesome. Looking forward to the next one. Me too. Drade Kings says, Blake should start a gaming channel. You know what, this summer when Blake is out of school, I have a Twitch channel and he will run a Twitch channel at least one day a week. He's been asking to do that. That'll be a lot of fun. Zack Attack says, every time I go to Costco, I always wonder if there's a secret club on the shelves like Employee of the Month, and some workers are up there playing cards with Hawkeye view of the store. I believe that's what happens too, and I always look up to see if maybe that card game's going on there or Dane Cook will pop out. The only person that would probably pop out is Harlan Williams, because that guy's never up to anything. Molly Mosby says, hot wings, so good. The hot wings were delicious. They were dry for a hot wing place, but they were delicious. I recommend hot wings forever. And finally, WhitHonFawn84 says, Roombas are frickin' awesome. I love mine. Any animal I've introduced to it couldn't care less about that, though. I agree with you. One of the dog foods I did try didn't taste that bad. Thank you, dog food lover. Just fellow dog food connoisseur. The bloopers were absolutely hilarious. The bloopers are usually what annoys Crystal the most, especially when I do a repeat thing where it's just repeating a clip over and over again. Alright, so all questions have been revealed. Everybody have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow for episode 100. Or not. Have a good night.